club and the way our players operate, there's no one player who has a loftier position or loftier stature than any other player. They're all equals, they're all teammates. With a circle setup, it's the same way with the locker. There's no better position than another one. There's no corner, locker. There's nowhere to hide. You can see all of your 24 teammates just by looking around, turning your head in the circle clubhouse. So we like the way it worked. We like the furniture in the middle, which provides a comfortable place for players to relax when they're waiting to get ready for the game or relaxing afterwards. And it was important to put a Cub logo in here to identify what we're all in here for. And we think it really works. It's you can see with the lighting and everything else, it's got kind of a youthful energy to it, which fits the identity of our ball club. Our guys are young, they like to have fun. I think this is a comfortable place for them to spend a lot of their time. They spend a lot of time in the clubhouse. Think about 81 games, and many hours before and after each game. So it was important to get this right. And I think when they walked in here, they really felt like it was a place they could call.
Theo, how are the lockers assigned?
That process was Otis. Tom Hellman, our head clubhouse guy, is the one in charge of that, but we used a democratic process this time where the players gave input where they thought they'd like to be and what, making sure they were close to their buddies or guys they like lockering with. Usually you don't want to be lockered next to the guy who draws the most media attention because that draws you guys over to the locker on a nightly basis, but it worked out great. Everyone's happy with the neighborhoods we're in.
How much debate went into the shape, when you talked about the shape of the line? How much debate were, okay, rectangles, where were
we spent, a couple days talking about it, and we thought about going with an oval, the compromise, between the traditional rectangle and getting some of the elements we were looking for with the circle. And the more we thought about it, the more, and we looked at the space overall that we had, the more we felt like the circle was the way to go. It fit our identity better as an organization.
How important is the locker room and the other facilities to selling potential free agents on the team?
It's important. For years we've had to hope that we could go visit the free agent instead of having them come to Chicago, especially in the winter. Between the weather and the facilities, we weren't exactly selling our strong points in the winter time. But now I think we're always going to host. And in the last couple of years, we've been able to show them mock-ups and videos. Simulations, what it might look like someday when we get the clubhouse, but to have the real thing, it's incredible. A couple of our players were already joking that we're going to have to turn free agents away. It's too bad there are only 25 roster spots. We have to go with no vacancy from time to time. They think their friends around the league are all going to want to play here when they hear how nice this clubhouse is.
Theo, your manager doesn't want the ball players arriving too early, but this would be tempting, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it sure would. We've got conflicting interests there, but I think Joe said he'd make an exception now because this place feels like home and it's so comfortable and so enjoyable. Joe's whole ethos, the reason he doesn't want them to be here too early is he wants them to enjoy themselves. Go about their day, show interest in other things besides baseball, and then show up to work ready to go play. But as you'll see as we walk around here, there are some other things to do besides baseball in the space, and certainly you can relax and get ready for the game here. So I think now that we have such comfortable facilities, players can report whenever they want. Joe will be happy with it. We might even see Joe more around here more now. You guys saw his office.
We're going to continue on into the strike throw.
Okay, before we go.